Hi guys, DevilHunterXYZ, and we are back with Root Letter Last Answer. And yeah, so kind of on a apologize for the last stream I did. I didn't realize the volume was so loud. the in-game volume was more loud than my actual microphone. I'm still trying to get used to this new microphone I'm using, so I haven't really quite found the perfect spot. Or the I haven't found the perfect spot for volume control on this. I mean, comparing it to my other microphone, which was just a standard basic mic. I mean, it was able to absorb. It was able to basically capture sounds at a greater range, essentially. But I mean, that came at a cost of quality and also a lot of background noise. Yeah, I mean, a lot of background noise that I couldn't really figure out how to really remove that well, but like I said, with this new one I have with the Razer Siren X, it's more precise. I mean, it doesn't have as the range is kind of reduced, so it doesn't pick up a lot of background noise. But I think in general it has had an improved quality. But yeah, I've kind of adjusted the volume for the game. It'll be okay at this point. Hopefully, it should be okay. Alright, but anyway, yeah, so back to Root Letter. At this point, we have done the, we've done the first two endings, so I'm gonna be working on the third one. Yeah, so if you remember in the first ending, it was mainly about a curse that was placed upon the students in the school, and that Shiori and her classmates took it upon themselves to try to put Aya's spirit to rest by having Shiori play as Aya, and then have the search for the pen pal so that it would appease her spirit, essentially. And along with that, for the most part, it was mainly successful, but unfortunately, the problem was Max found out that Aya wasn't in the living world anymore. So at that point, it was a yeah. At that point, I guess the curse still remained, which I still didn't really quite make any sense, but it still remained, and because of that, unfortunately, all the students. All the former students, I guess, ended up dying, which I guess that was kind of considered the worst ending. Yeah, and then in the second ending, it turned out to be kind of like a legend type thing, where apparently Shiori and Aya were actually sisters, and that after Aya's death, Shiori coincidentally. Okay, so how was they were both sisters. Shiori was given away to distant relatives for protection against Aya, essentially because Aya wanted to kill her. And then, of course, the whole fire incident happened. Aya dies. Shiori and her friends coincidentally stumble upon the Fumino residence, and there, Professor Fumino wanted Shiori to pretend to be Aya until his wife's passing. But the more Shiori pretended to be Aya, the more it felt like she was losing her own persona, her own personality, her own self, her identity, and that Aya was taking over. And then in the end, she basically became the new Aya. Shiori no longer existed. And of course, at that point, it was just trying to see. Of course, there was like a masked woman running around the city, tormenting the people, I guess, or tormenting any family or friends that Shiori/Aya may have known, and I guess in a way, kind of almost like making them submit to their sins, essentially, in a weird way, yeah. But that was that. This is here. Yeah, I just did the first set of responses, so jumping straight into it, the next chapter. And oh yeah, of course, I also did do the bonus. I did do the bonus stuff for the Or the side quests, I should say. But unfortunately, there really is no point in doing the side quests here. Just for entertainment value, I guess. Yeah, it's just for entertainment value, I guess. But I guess in the Vita version, though, it did give you a trophy. It did give you trophies for completing the side quests. Oh. I mean, that was then. Alright, so the new thing here is... if you ever have a chance to visit Matsue, you should give it a try. It would be exciting if there were aliens, but it would be scary if they attacked. Okay, so what I have is... What do you want to do in your last year of high school? I'd like to see a meteor shower. Yeah. Is there a good view of the stars in Shimane? Probably are. There probably is a good view somewhere. So, I mean, it's just rinse and repeat, essentially. Like before, just going through the responses and just skipping to the next chapter. Saves you a lot of time than having to replay everything. And like I said, in the last video, or hopefully if you could barely hear me, the letters responses from Aya to you slightly change, or you know, they added some, they changed up a little bit of dialogue. I guess this one says, on dear nights the starry sky is beautiful here, but Matsue has lots of rainy days. What kind of adult do you want to become? My ideal adult is rich. In personality. You can't do anything without money. That sounds as greedy as anyone could possibly be. Or maybe Donald Trump, for all I... Okay, anyway. Do you like rich people? Says everyone. How do we go from aliens to talking about rich? I don't really see the connection, honestly. We started talking about aliens, then talking about the sky, the space, meteor showers, and constellations, and now we're going into a little bit of petty richness, I guess. A little bit of greed there. Andy. Alright.
Konnichiwa.
Okay. It's realistic to think that money is important, but some things are more important than money. I mean, that is a true sentiment right there. Do you think men and women can really be friends? I don't care about gender or nationality. Yeah. Do you like Alien? What kind of train of thought would Max have to just go straight into Aliens? Obviously, he's not right in the head if he's asking these types of things.
Konnichiwa.
Okay. And my computer is revving up. What do I have here? Well, that's how my day went. You want to be friends with everyone? Everyone is a lot of people, you know. Do you intend to make friends in outer space too? Max, what do you cherish in life? Money. You got to have money. Are you interested in making money? Okay. Well, again, I don't really understand the correlation between money and aliens. Like, half of it involves him talking about interested in space and aliens, and the other half is just him talking about money. So, what is he? Is Max a? Is he a kind of a greedy, obsessed, rich person who wants to explore the outer space and find an outside life? I guess. I don't know. Well, I'm not saying he is rich. That would be a totally different story if he was rich. He wouldn't be staying in an inn like this. Who am I kidding? Okay. I think money is important. I'm interested in making money, but I'll think about it after I finish school. What kind of girls do you like? Girls with nice figures. Yep, it just kind of shows how shallow Max can really be. Please tell me, please tell me your measurements. I seriously doubt she would want to actually do that. Great. Now Max sounds like he's a pervert. A very shallow pervert who's rich, obsessed, and wants to go to space. I don't know. None of this really makes any sense. Okay. Does that mean you care a lot about looks? I can't tell you my measurements. I mean, what was I expecting? You just barely met a girl, a pen pal. You're asking for her measurements. I mean, that's like really jumping the gun. I don't know. I mean, that'd be like, I don't know, picking out your wedding cake on the first date. Alright, Max, is there anyone you like? I can't choose just one person. How much shallow could I really be? Where do people go on dates in Matsue? Skip. Let's see. Such a happy Christmas. I've never gone on a date, so I don't know any date spots. I'm just saying, there's anything different here or not? Not really. Not really. I don't see anything different. I mean, it would be something if the entire letter was completely different, but maybe that's asking too much. All right. I am going to save here, actually. Made this, what in the world? Doing? Stop, cat. Save it here. Alright, just keep it going, I guess. Alright, chapter 9, UFO stationary. Alright, so here's the new set of chapters. I mean, like I said before, depending on the responses, the new chapter, you get a different set of chapters 9 and 10. So this is this one here. I gaze out the window. It's been 9 days since I came to Matsue. There was still a letter I hadn't reread. I take the letter out of my bag. It's written on UFO stationery. This was the 9th letter she sent. The postmark says January 11th.
明けましておめでとう。昨年はお世話になりました。勉強していますか？受験が近いので遊んでばかりいないで勉強もするように。はっきり言うけど、マックス君は少し子供っぽい。女子からは人気なさそうだよね。でも、高3の男子ってこんなものなのかな？いつも男子で固まっていて汗臭そう。これからもそれなりに人生を楽しんでください。文野彩。
Well, I mean, what do you expect? I talked about too much about aliens, money, and kind of was pretty shallow towards girls. So, I mean, what do you expect? So, I don't think she really hated me. It didn't sound like she hated me. She just, I mean, from tone-wise, it kind of sounded like she was disappointed, really. She doesn't really hate me. She just kind of feels disappointed. I'm assuming, anyway. I'm assuming that's the case, that she just seems disappointed. Ugh. The letter was pretty harsh. I wonder what my reply was. Thank you for your letter. I'm studying. Don't worry. I'm the type who can do things when I set my mind to it. You think I'm immature? You could at least say I'm eternally youthful. Besides, youth is all about sweat too. I'll keep enjoying my life. My max life. Max. Pretty short, sweet, and to the point, I guess. I really was a kid back then. Back in high school. Yeah, no kidding. No pun intended. There's a knock at the door. Yes?
お客さん、起きとられますか?
Of course I am. Haruka enters the room with a parcel.
荷物が届きましたよ。
Haruka hands it to me and leaves. Opening the package, I find a Teens Queen magazine from 15 years ago. The person I was corresponding with should be in here. It was the cute girls around town section, right? I start skimming through the magazine. I don't see any high school girls who I could have been exchanging letters with. Maybe I should double check. I look through Teens Queens again. Teens Queen. Wait, isn't this Bitch? There's a photograph of Bitch in Teens Queen. That's different. Yeah, because if you remember, yeah, it's different. Yeah, because the first ending, someone blacked out all the faces mysteriously. The second ending, it was actually normal, but it was just we were trying to get Haruka to remember who the person was. Like she's seen the face before, but she couldn't quite tell who she was. Looks like there's also an interview in here. I read through Bitch's interview. Name Riko Haneda, third-year student at Matsue Oba High School, wants to become an actress. This doesn't sound right. This is strange. I thought Bitch's photo was never published. Acquired November edition Teens Queen from 15 years ago. That's strange. Yeah, because Bitch never actually had... She never made it to the cover, so how in the world was she on this cover? I guess I'll go meet her. Where? I arrive at the Usagi Theatrical Company. The door is shut tight. Looks like they're closed today. Maybe the waterworks? The only other place I can think of is the cafe. Waterworks. I arrive at Waterworks. I peek inside, but Bitch isn't here. Maybe I have a bit. Maybe I have a bite to eat. Sounds like I'm already hungry. Okay. Kamiarian. I arrive at Kamiarian. This place really is the most relaxing. Inkichi comes up to me.
Irashai.
Huh? Where's Sanpei?
昨日から研究で、いや、研修だ。研修に行ったんですよ。
Research? Okay. I mean training. Yeah, that's what he meant. Training. Training for what? Wait, what research? Training?
今日は何にしますか?
I look at the stamp rally card. The only thing left is I look at the menu. I'll have the Amasagi teriyaki set.
Hey, Amasagi no teriyaki teishoku da ne.
Enkichi returns to the kitchen. I wonder what kind of training you do for soba restaurants. Enkichi comes back with the Amasagi teriyaki set.
どうぞ.
This is the last one. I should enjoy it. I start eating the Amasagi teriyaki. The plum Amasagi teriyaki is thoroughly marinated with a sweet and salty sauce. It's delicious. I completely clean the plate.
ついに相撲足腰を制覇したな。記念品を進呈しよう。
I actually get something this time instead of just random advice. Or I guess in weird case, the charm? Oh, what do I get?
ヤマタのオロチそばをかたどったキーホルダーだ。
I receive a keychain. Thank you. This seems like a pretty rare item. I suddenly start thinking.
どうしたや? なんか悩み事かよ?
I want to meet Arisa Sasaki's mother, but it seems like he wasn't at the theatrical company or waterworks today.
そうなら団子やモネじゃないだろうか。
How would she be at the Monedanga shop? I'll try there. Acquired Yamata no Orochi Soba keychain. Acquired completed stamp rally card. I want to check. I don't know why it's not letting me check though. Anyway, Monedongo shop. I arrive at the Monedongo shop. When I enter the shop, I see Bitch chatting with her other friends. I found you, Bitch.
またあなたなの?
There's something I wanted to ask you.
もう何も話さないわよ.
It's about your photo being in Teens Queen.
その話は思い出したくもないわ。
Please, look at this. I show her the November issue of Teens Queen from 15 years ago. This is you, isn't it, bitch? Bitch looks at the November issue of Teens Queen.
私の写真が載ってるわ。どういうこと？
Even she seems surprised. That's what I want to ask you.
おかしいわ。写真が載ったのは私じゃないのよ。
Wasn't her photo? Could you tell me what really happened? You were the one corresponding with me, weren't you?
違うわよ。
You started having feelings for me while we were exchanging letters, but I never came to visit, so you ended up marrying another man? That was awkward. So... that was awkward, so you lied about it. Okay, so... we really think that bitch is actually the one writing me the letters?
あなたの妄想は相当なものね。
If my reasoning is off, then prove it.
そこまで言うなら、彼女の写真を見せてあげる。
Bitch said she'd bring the photo of my pen pal. So, I'm waiting in front of the shop for her. Bitch brings a graduation album to me.
卒業アルバムよ。A 組にあなたの文通相手が載ってるわよ。
I look at the graduation album. However, there's no photo of my pen pal. I don't see her anywhere.
そんなはずないわ。吉岡しおりの写真を見てよ。
Shiori Yoshioka. Shiori Yoshioka? There's no student by that name. I hand the album back to bitch.
どこを見ているのよ。
Bitch looks through the album.
どうして載ってないの？
Okay, this is kind of becoming a weird mystery. She tells me that her pen pal is Shiori Yoshioka, but there's no actual evidence that she even exists. Like, her photo's not in the album, which is strange, and her photo is not on the magazine either. So what does that tell me? You don't need to make up excuses.
そうじゃないのよ。みんなにもアルバムを調べてもらうわね。
Bitch texts her classmates.
みんなからの返信が来たわ。
Bitch shows me the replies sent by her classmates. Maddie says, "What's going on?" Nappy says, "She's disappeared." Monkey says, "Have I gone crazy?" Morai says, "I don't understand this at all."
パティスリーピュアに集合かけたけど、あなたも来る？
Of course not. I gotta get to the bottom of this, right? We arrive at the Patisserie Pier. Classmates have gathered, and Yuka is here too.
何が起きてるの？どうして卒業アルバムに彼女が写ってないの？
Well, I mean, you're all convinced that there was a girl by Shiori Yoshioka, but it seems there's no actual proof. I mean, if they seem to remember her, but there's no photos or anything. Ishihara takes out the album she brought.
僕の持っているアルバムにも載ってなかった。
Maddie takes out his graduation album.
これは不可解というしかないですね。
Did a student named Shiori Yoshioka really exist?
どうしてその名前を知ってるの？
Bitch brought it up.
おしゃべりね。
それどころじゃなかったのよ。卒業アルバムにも雑誌にもしおりの写真がないのよ。
そう言われたらそうだけど、私のアルバムにもしおりは載ってなかったわ。でもアルバムは入れ替えられてるの。
The album had been replaced. What do you mean?
私のアルバムは 表紙に汚れがついていたの。ところがこのアルバムにはそれがない。何者かが入れ替えたのよ。
Ooh. Someone swapped albums? Why would they do that?
でも誰がそんなことをするんですか？
それが分かったら謎は解決じゃない。
ああ、そうですね。
Interesting. How about Nozu? Where's he at? How was your album, Shorty? Shorty was the only one not entering the conversation. Shorty, you've been quiet for a while. Did you look through your album?
それがな。
チビのアルバムはどうだった？
俺売っちゃったんだよ。
You sold your album? What?
金に困って古本屋に卒業アルバムを売った。
That's kind of sad, really. You sold your own graduation album to a bookstore? Well, I mean, granted, yeah, he is desperate for cash, considering his struggling predicaments, I guess. Kind of sad, really.
個人情報が流出しちゃうじゃない。
Revealing personal information? Well, I guess.
しょうがないだろう。金が欲しかったんだ。
そういうのを逆切れと言うんですよね。そうですよね。
Photograph. Is there anywhere else we could check for her photo besides the graduation albums?
それが彼女と写っている写真が一つも見当たらないの。普通のアルバムもなくなってて。
Yeah, okay, this is getting creepy. It's like all her photos are disappeared. Or like someone has intentionally stolen or swapped them out. There's no way this is a coincidence, but is something like this even possible? We might have a chance to recover it. If the album was sold to a used bookstore, it might not have been purchased yet.
閑古鳥が泣いてそうな古本屋だから、アルバムはまだ売れてないよ。
In that case, we should go look for it together. Okay, so a little bit different this time around, I guess. So instead of going to the used bookstore to find another issue of Teens Queen, we're going to find an issue of... Well, I guess we're going to find an album, I guess. Yeah, because, you know, the first time it was the marked out faces. The second time, I think... what was the second time? We did try to find... Oh no, we were missing the November issue of Teens Queen. That was the reason. Yeah, so the first ending, the faces were marked out, so we needed to find a new copy. The second ending, we were missing an issue of sets. Anyway, so where is this used bookstore?
どこだったかな。
You don't remember?
古本屋は少ないからすぐに見つかるよ。
You're overly optimistic.
ほら、あそこに古本屋がある。
We arrive at a used bookstore. The shop looks pretty old.
この店、SF 小説が多いみたいだ。
A lot of science fiction novels? Kind of a little bit of foreshadowing. An old lady appears from inside the store.
地球人のお客さんですね。
Quickly. What do you mean by that? Could be obvious.
俺、SF 小説が好きなんだよ。
好みの小説が見つかるといいですね。
ちょっと本を探してみようかな。
Graduation album? He might have come here about 15 years ago and sold his graduation album. Do you know anything about that?
卒業アルバム買い取った覚えはあませんね。覚えちょらだけかもせんけど。
店内になければあませんよ。
I see. Checked it. I came here to look for the graduation album you sold off, you know.
ああ、そうだったな。
Is this the right store?
違うけど、少しくらいいいだろ
I don't have time for that.
おばあちゃん、ごめんね。今日は忙しいからまた来るよ。
We visited several used bookstores, but we couldn't find the graduation album that Nozu sold off.
なかなか見つからないものだな。
I noticed something behind me and turned around, catching a glimpse of a man dressed in black. Are we being followed?
そうか
When I turned around again, the man in black has already disappeared. There was a man in black clothes following us.
そんなやついないぞ。
Nozu starts looking around.
あそこに小さな古本屋があるぞ。
There's a small bookstore called Kogumudo. We approach the front of the store. It's a small shop, and it looks like they don't have too many books.
思い出したぞ。俺がアルバムを売ったのはこの店だ。
When Shiori and I walked into the shop, Kokomo steps out from the back. Is this your store, Gramps?
お前やつが探しちゃうもんは知っとる。
Really? What?
チビの売った卒業アルバムだらが。
How would he know that exactly? I still love it. It still has the Teens Queen magazine in the back. I mean, obviously they just pasted the same background in here, even though right at this point the Teens Queen doesn't have any relevance. How do you know that?
UFO はもっちょかや。
UFO? What? No.
ほんなら渡せんな。
UFO? A UFO, huh?
空飛ぶ円盤だよ。
Like saucer. Saucer, saucer, saucer. Alright, like a disc. He must mean a record. Why didn't he say a record then? I hand over the record I bought at the CD shop. Asahi Obayashi's I'll Be at the Shop under my old name.
これじゃ。尾行はされちょらんじゃろうな。
Wait, where? I got company. Kokomo looks outside the window.
黒服が尾行してきちょうがや。
The men in black? So wait, am I being stalked by Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones? Nah. So we were being followed.
こう思って裏口から逃げるんじゃ。
He pushes the graduation album into my hands. Well, thank God I don't have to do any weird side quests. There's a knock at the there's a knock on the store's front door.
あいつらがやってきた。早こと逃げるんじゃ。
We leave the store through the back door. Acquired a graduation album. I have absolutely no idea what's going on, but it seems like we're caught up in some kind of conspiracy. Maybe. So if the men in black are after me, that pretty much means this graduation album has to have the photo then. That it seems like whoever is behind all this, they're trying to swap out the photos for some weird reason. Like no one, but they don't want anyone else to know it. But it seems like they missed this graduation album. Quick, hide. Gotta get somewhere and hide. We arrived back at the patisserie pier.
アルバムは見つかったの？
Right. It couldn't be sold for some reason, so it was in storage. Here it is. I showed them the graduation album I received at Kokomudo. Classmates looked through the album.
あなたと文通していたのは彼女よ。
She points to the photo labeled Shiori Yoshioka. So, this is the girl who I was exchanging letters with? Looks like you weren't lying. Anyway, who exactly is she?
私の親友のはずなんだけど、彼女についての記憶が曖昧なの。
But now you can't remember who she really is? You just remember the name and that's it? You can't remember that she was your friend or anything? She was her classmate? Where they met? I don't know. Where did you first meet her?
一番覚えているのは高校だ。だから入学式とかそんなところじゃないか？
But you're supposed to be good friends. How do you not remember how or where you met? It seems Shorty can't remember much either. What was your first impression of her?
それもよく覚えてないの。いつ出会ったのか、どこで出会ったのか。私が覚えているのは、みんなで文野直樹さんの洋館に行ったところからよ。
The Fumino residence? Really? That's the only thing you can remember? It's an imposing Western-style home made of wood with 2 stories and a triangular roof. Shiori, Bestie, Four Eyes, Bitch, Fatty, Snappy, Monkey, and Shorty venture closer.
立派な洋館ね。
素敵。私もこういうお屋敷に住みたいわ。
Naoki Fumino comes out to greet them.
どうぞ入ってください。
Yoko and the 8 others come inside. There are comfortable high-class sofas, and there's a portrait of Yoko decorating the white walls. Other things around the room include a photo of Aya Fumino and certificates of commendation and awards and framed newspaper articles.
まるでヨーロッパの貴族の屋敷のようね。
こういう生活憧れちゃう。
Yoko was sitting in an easy chair by the window.
あんたたちは本当に地球人かね？
You know, could we have an actual ending where Yoko hasn't lost her damn mind? I mean, if it isn't being obsessed with Aya or confusing Shiori for Aya, you know, it's now she thinks we're aliens. I'm sorry. I kind of feel bad for Yoko that she can never get a decent, you know, she can never have like a normal personality. It's just kind of sad that she just, I mean, like I said, that she couldn't accept the death of Aya in the first bid, and then the second bid, she kept believing Shiori was Aya. Now we have the alien talk again. Possibly.
心配しなくても彼らは全員が地球人だよ。
信用してもいいの？
ほら、アヤが帰ってきたよ。
Wait, what? Shiori goes to Yoko.
ママ、私は元気よ。
What? Huh?
よく無事に戻ってこられたわね。
Yoko embraces Shiori.
ママ、
違うわ。こいつはアヤじゃない。異星人よ。
何を言うんです。娘のアヤだよ。アヤ、言ってあげなさい。
Okay, you gotta keep in mind this is a different ending, so the whole idea that Shiori and Aya were sisters, pretend that doesn't exist. This is like a separate continuity of an ending here.
ママ、私はアヤよ。
Yeah, I think in this case she was pretending to be Aya. Remember, up to at least this point, she was pretending to be Aya, kind of pretending to be that role just to please Yoko.
違うわ、こいつは異星人よ。
Alien, you say?
よく見なさい。あやだろ。
私はアヤよ。
あやなのね。帰ってきたのね。
Yoko embraces Shiori. He's alien obsessed, I can tell you that.
奇妙な光景だったわ。
文野さんの奥さんの様子がおかしかったんだよ。
Acting strangely? Yeah, that was the understatement of the century. Did the professor explain what was going on?
陽子さんを奥の部屋で休ませてから話をしてくれたわ。
Seven classmates are looking around at the photo of Aya Fumino in a dress, her awards for excellent grades, and the newspaper articles about her. Professor Fumino returns to the living room.
奥さん、大丈夫ですか？
驚いたでしょ。
何があったんですか？
事情を教えておけばよかったわね。
Bitch is looking at a portrait of Yoko on the wall.
この絵、奥さんですよね。
それは娘のあやが描いた陽子の肖像画です。
コンクールで大賞を取ったんですね。
ええ、その時は家族でお祝いしました。でも間もなく娘は病で亡くなりました。それから妻の様子がおかしくなったんです。娘は異星人にさらわれたというようになった。
Okay, so aliens have abducted Aya. Not that she's an evil spirit or she's an urban legend, but now she's been abducted by aliens. Okay.
そんなことは現実にはありえませんね。
That doesn't sound realistic. I don't think the last couple of endings sounded much realistic either.
いや、この辺りは UFO 目撃情報は多いよ。
異星人はシジミが好物で、宍道湖のシジミを狙ってるのよ。
シジミは俺の大好物だ。
話を横道にそらさないで。
私はかわいそうな陽子さんのためにアヤさんを演じることになったの。
いい話じゃないですか。
So it seems like Shiori pretended to be Aya out of her own free will. She wasn't doing it because she had to or anything like that, or she was possessed to do it. She just kind of felt sorry for her.
泣くなよメガネ。俺まで。おいおい、ここって泣くところか？でも俺も
泣いたらすっきりするわ。
Okay.
私たち
Very
は
strange.
なぜかそこで大泣きしたの。
Maybe you started to realize just how absurd it all was.
なぜかすっきりしたんだ。
私も同じよ。
Actually, that's a good question. Why did they go to the house to begin with? Why did you go to the Fumino residence?
それが覚えてないのよ。
You don't remember why? Everyone is tilting their heads in puzzlement. So nobody remembers anything?
あやさんになりきって文通まで始めたわ。
And that would be me. That someone was me. Of course, it always goes back to me, doesn't it?
あれから1ヶ月くらい経って 勉強を教えてほしいと言われたんですよね。
Schoolboys are making a racket while the girls are chatting loudly. It's the scene of break time see at any high school. Four Eyes is in his seat reading a book.
メガネくん、ちょっと教えてもらえるかな。
どうしたんですかね。
Shiori shows him her notebook.
この方程式なんだけど。
Four Eyes looks at the notebook.
すごく勉強してるじゃないですか。
実は、文野教授に勉強を教わっているの。
あの洋館に行ってるんですか。
陽子さんのために、あやさんを演じているのよ。
大変ですね。
Four Eyes finishes his story. So after she started visiting the Fumino residence, the neighbors thought Aya's ghost had appeared.
彼女の成績はどんどん上がっていって、私は嫉妬しました。
Transformation? Was there anything else you thought was strange?
しおりはどんどんあやさんになっていった。
What do you mean?
9月の初め、陽子さんのバースデーパーティーに呼ばれたの。
The seven start to recall what happened at the time. The seven classmates are eating and chatting.
バースデーパーティーまでやるとはね。
いいじゃない。受験勉強の息抜きになるわ。
Esty and Snappy are smiling and talking. Shiori approaches the group wearing a dress. It's the same dress that Aya was wearing for the photograph, and her hairstyle and makeup are all the same as well.
みんなありがとう。今日は楽しんでいって。
あなた、しおりよね。
何を言ってるの？私は文野あやよ。そうだったわね。
Yoko approaches from the far side of the room.
ママ、みんなが来てくださったわ。
嬉しいわ。
これ誕生日プレゼントです。
Shiori hands her a bouquet of roses.
あなた気が利くのね。私と踊りましょう。
Wait, what? No, couldn't you just take the roses? The wonderful bouquet of roses. I kind of feel really uncomfortable. Yoko takes Shorty's hand and leads him around in a ballroom dance. Everyone is stunned, silent. Why did she do that?
いきなり手を掴まれて踊らされたんだ。マジで怖かったよ。
Yeah, I probably would have been freaked out too, honestly.
その頃からみんなはしおりを避けるようになっていったの。
服装も変わって綺麗になったわ。それで彼女の写真がティーンズクイーンに載ったのよ。
Bitch is looking through Teens Queen and is completely shocked.
どうして私じゃなくてしおりの写真が載ってるのよ。
I mean, it just seems like bitch is just... It seems like she was just jealous, really. You're saying someone collected all the copies of the magazine and replaced the photos?
何者かがしおりの存在を消そうとした。
Ooh, who would be doing that? Was it the men in black? She really was eased. If I didn't start looking for her, none of you would have ever mentioned her again.
これは巧妙な隠蔽ですよね。 そうですよね。
Yes, it has.
私たちは吉岡しおりなんて知らないと言い、アルバムから消され、彼女の存在は抹殺された。
Ugh. Oh. Yeah, why? Why did you try to hide her existence?
彼女に対して隠したいことがあったからよ。あやさんを演じるようになったしおりは成績が上がり綺麗になった。そしてみんなが嫉妬するようになったわ。
性格も変わりましたよ。私は彼女の成績が上がったのを妬んでカンニングしたと言いました。
僕はカラコロ工房の帰りのことで。でもよく考えたら僕は逃げたんじゃないんだ。
It's dark out. There are big snowflakes fluttering down, illuminated by the streetlights, creating a wondrous sight. Wondrous sight? Wondrous? Shiori holds an umbrella, while Fatty holds the stained glass lamp as they walk together.
デブ君は優しいのね。
僕は
ごめん、私デブと付き合う気はないのよ。
え？
私が好きなんでしょ？
それは。
いいのよ。そういうの普通のことよ。
そうか。
今日はありがとう。楽しかったわ。
僕も楽しかった。
デブ君は痩せたらイケメンになるわ。頑張ってダイエットしてね。
Okay. Rhoda returns home by herself. Fatty sees her off in stunned silence. Well, I guess that was just blunt.
これが真実なんだ。
Give me the truth. Exactly who was she?
みんな嫌な思い出があるから彼女のことを覚えてないのかもしれないな。
What were the unpleasant memories? What do you mean by unpleasant memories?
12月25日に起きた海の邸の火事よ。
Oh yeah, the fire. I keep forgetting about the fire. That's when Yoko passed away, right?
火事の原因は私たちにあるの。
Wait, they caused the fire? The newspaper said the cause was an electrical fault.
クリスマスパーティーで使った古い電飾よ。しおりがあやさんを演じなければパーティーは行われなかった。陽子さんの死に責任を感じた私たちはそれをしおりのせいにして責めたの。
So they accidentally caused a fire that ended up killing Yoko, and they try to blame Shiori for the whole incident. So in a way, they regret what they'd done. So she was your scapegoat.
そして卒業式の後、しおりは自殺した。
After the graduation ceremony, the 7 classmates are called to their classroom. Rotary stands in front of the blackboard.
話ってなんだよ。
みんな適当に席について。
This is like the 3rd time watching this scene here. The classmates all sit down.
みんなに挨拶したいの。別れの挨拶。
Shiori stands in front of the blackboard.
今日で私はみんなとお別れです。
The 7 classmates look at her in silence.
海野綾はこの世からいなくなります。さようなら。
Shiori takes out a knife and slits her wrist. Fresh blood spills from the wound and puddles on the floor. 7 classmates are in shock. Shiori collapses into the pool of blood.
嘘でしょ。
Feeling sick, Fatty falls to the floor. Blood flowing from Shiori reaches Fatty on the floor.
これコチニールだ。血じゃないよ、作り物だ。
The red blood starts changing into green-colored liquid? What?
なんだこれは。
That's a different twist on this little scene.
緑の血だわ。
It's green blood. Wait, then does that mean that Shiori isn't human? The 7 classmates look at each other. Then Shiori stands back up.
実は吉岡しおりは異星人でした。
What?
しおり、何を言ってるの？
おかしくなったのか？
頭でもぶつけたの？ 私は他の星から来たのよ。みんな騙してごめんなさい。
Okay. So apparently Shiori is an alien now? But then why pretend to be friends with these random students on Earth? And why have me thrown into the mix as well? 7 classmates are completely dumbfounded. Okay.
私たちしおりがおかしくなったと思ったの。
So that's why you wanted to forget Shiori?
あんなこと思い出したくない。
誰もが忘れたい出来事だよ。
A brilliant scheme.
計画だって。
どういうことですか？
This erased the existence of Shiori Yoshioka and Aya Fumino.
言われてみたらそうですね。下手に口止めを強要されるより自然に吉岡しおりという存在を消していた。
Huh.
記憶だけじゃなく、本当に彼女がいた証拠も消えたわ。これって結構大変よ。
Yes, somehow. It's not something that an individual could pull off.
それじゃどこかの企業が。
Some sort of hidden organization that's trying to hide the truth from the rest of the world, possibly. Or even a country.
国だって。これはそんなに大きな事件なのか？
A B. I'm gonna give me a second here. Oh my god. Cat can't even tell when she wants to go outside of the room. Oh my god. Alright, anyway. When did they go so far to hide? Wait, the graduation album is gone. Wait, what? Wait, is Yuka a part of this as well? Yuka rushes out of the shop. If she takes that, we won't have any evidence. I dash out of the store in pursuit of Yuka. Once I'm outside the shop, I spot Yuka running down the street. What are you doing? What the? A black car pulls up in front of Yuka. This is becoming a real head scratcher here. It's kind of become like a mystery. Yuka jumps into the car. Wait, please. The car speeds off with Yuka inside. The evidence that Shiori Yoshioka existed is gone. I return to the Matsue Inn. I still don't know what happened 15 years ago, and the mystery behind my pen pal has only deepened. Who exactly was Shiori Yoshioka? Chapter 10, Alien Stationery. It's been 10 days since I arrived at Matsue. Weather is sunny, but the case is still shrouded in mystery. No, the case is more shrouded in mystery. Even more so than it needed to be. I pull a letter out from my bag. There's still a letter I haven't read yet. This letter is on an alien stationery. The 10th letter that she sent me. It's postmarked February 27th. I read the last letter.
元気にしていますか？高校生活の3年間はどうでしたか？男同士で集まってむさ苦しい青春でしたか？卒業後、羽目を外してバカなことはしないようにね。それと、これは忠告です。余計なことに首を突っ込まないように。でも、何もしないで安穏としているマックスも魅力ないかもしれないわね。マックスの人生がどうなるのか少し興味があります。私のことを忘れて平凡に生きてください。いや、それだと面白くないわね。もしかするとちょっといたずらをするかも。私、いたずら好きなの。マックスがどういう反応をするのか楽しみだわ。それじゃあね。ふみなあや。
Okay. Well, I mean, coming across from this little letter, I'd say she's just giving us advice not to, you know, not to do anything out of the ordinary, I guess. Don't get too involved in something that you're not supposed to, and more or less just forget about her. I guess. I finished reading the letter. I have no idea what it means. It kind of seemed a little did seem vague, really. Or it's just a bunch of randomness. How did I respond to it again? How would you respond to this letter? Thank you for your letter. To be honest, that kind of hurt. It's true that I just hung out with guys during my 3 years of high school. I have a hard time with girls. I'll be careful not to cut loose too much after graduating. I'm happy you're concerned about my life. I won't be changing my way of life though. I'm Max after all. I intend to live a Max life. High school, I repeatedly called on Max. There's a knock on the door, and Tomoko comes in.
お客さん、来客ですよ。
Have a guest? Guest? Me? Shorty comes in. But what do you want, Shorty?
15年前のことで何か重要なことを忘れているみたいなんだ。
Feel like you're forgetting something? What? Oh, what's so important?
それが思い出せないんだ。
This could give us a lead on the investigation. It could be the key to solving the mystery surrounding Shiori Yoshioka.
そうかもしれないけど思い出せないんだ。
If you go back to places from your old high school days, maybe it will come back to you.
そうだな。行ってみよう。この辺りには大した思い出はないな。
Then we should try somewhere else.
京店商店街は高校の頃よくナンパしたな。
You're remembering something?
昔を思い出して女の子に声をかけようかな。
Okay, can we be serious? Oh, come on.
少しくらいいいだろう。
Let's try somewhere else. How about here?
あ
Wanna go up the central tower?
あ、いや、ここには思い出はないな。
Then let's try somewhere else. Okay, we're at the Matsue Oba High School. You must be able to remember something here.
思い出はたくさんあるけど、頭の中のもやは晴れないな。
I turn around and see two men in dark clothing looking our way. What? Not again. I think we're being followed.
そうなのか？
Those two guys in black keep looking our way.
どうする？
I don't like it. Let's lose them. There any alleys that only the locals would know?
そういうのは得意だ。 ここの裏道は入り組んでいるからついてこられないよ。
I'm counting on you. I follow Shorty. Gotta get out of here. Looks like we lost him.
でもこれからどこに行くんだ？この辺りをうろうろしたらまた尾行されるぞ。
Let's find a secluded area to think.
当てはあるのか？
Somewhere that's not crowded. Kamiyarian and the dango shop are probably full of people. Shrine's probably going to have a lot of visitors too. There's the UFO research lab. Last time I went there, there were only 2 people. There are a lot of suspicious looking characters, but that could work to our advantage.
ここはなんだ？
That's right, Shorty's never been here. The UFO research lab. We knock on the door and Morita answers.
あれは
I showed you before, remember?
あの時のお前と今のお前が同一人物とは限らないからな。
Of course I am. Isn't it obvious?
異星人に体を乗っ取られているかもしれない。
You know, since we're dealing with aliens, this is the perfect guy to be talking to about aliens, right? Fine. This is what you wanted to see, right? I showed him the rabbit figurine.
よし、入れ。
We enter the research lab. Let's rest here and think about what to do next.
UFO 研究所か。怪しい施設だな。
お前、
文句を言いに来たのか。 UFO は小説や映画の中だけの存在だろう。
政府はまだ発表してないけど、異星人はもう日本に来ているんだ。
Okay.
空想だよ。
You're nuts, buddy.
証拠だってある。島根では UFO の目撃談が多いんだ。それにたくさんの写真も撮られている。
Shorty looks at the picture of the UFO on the wall.
これが UFO の写真ね。パソコンで簡単に合成写真が作れるからな。
Photos are pretty easy to fake these days, so that's true. I mean, it doesn't take a genius to know how to use Photoshop. You love sci-fi, but UFOs are too much for you to handle? Shorty finds himself staring at a photo of a UFO flying through the sky. What's the matter?
この写真はどこだ？
これは日ノ岬灯台だな。
Lighthouse.
なんだろう。このモヤモヤした気持ちは。
This odd feeling of nostalgia. What's wrong?
5月13日。15年前の5月13日だ。
その日がどうした？
クラスメートと日ノ岬灯台に行ったんだ。そこで俺たちは。
It's a UFO right there. Ah, the 7 classmates are walking down a path along the shore. There's a rope barrier with a sign that says "Do not enter."
なんだよ、このロープは。
立ち入り禁止みたいよ。
せっかくここまで来たのにそれはないだろ。
ちょっと入ってみようぜ。
The seven of them cross the rope and enter.
立ち入り禁止のロープの中に入ったんだ。少し歩くと。
何があった？
ダメだ。その先が思い出せない。
15年前の5月13日に間違いないんだな。
間違いないよ。
Did something happen on that date?
DAY513 だ。15年前の5月13日、松江上空を飛び去った UFO が海に墜落したという噂があるんだ。
Well, I mean, I just saw a flying saucer right there, so it had to have been. Really?
UFO ファンなら知らない奴はいない。
日ノ岬灯台に行けば思い出すかもしれない。
Alright, let's go. Marita looks outside through the peephole.
お前たち、尾行されてるぞ。
Wait, what? How did they know? How did they know we were here? How did they know where we were?
それより、これからどうする？
No, we're gonna get caught. Gotta run, duh.
裏口から逃がしてやる。
We slip out the back way. We arrive at the Matsue Lake Shinji Onsen Station. Wouldn't it be faster to take a car?
15年前と同じコースで行くことで記憶が蘇ると思うんだ。
Shiori Yoshioka didn't come to the tower with you guys. She didn't come to the tower with you guys?
いや、彼女はいなかったな。
That's odd. In her letter, she said you guys were really good friends.
それは。
Well?
思い出した。彼女は転校してきたんだ。
Transfer student. Shiori and the others are sitting in their seats. The teacher brings Shiori into the classroom.
両親の仕事の都合で転校してきた吉岡しおりさんだ。
吉岡しおりです。短い間になりますが、仲良くしてください。
彼女は高3の春に転校してきたんだ。
That's not time to transfer. So, were you able to become friends with her?
それが以前から友達だったような、そんな記憶があるんだ。
That's what you think? Your memory was altered.
そんなことができるのか？
I mean, in this case, anything could be possible. There are psychologists who specialize in that sort of thing.
15年前、俺たちに何があったんだ？この風景だ。俺たちは立ち入り禁止の先に入ったんだ。
What did you see there?
あれは。
Shorty looks around, trying to remember what happened 15 years ago. Shorty and the others are approaching the lighthouse. They find the remains of a UFO crashed along the coast.
おい、あれなんだよ。
もしかして UFO じゃない？
嘘、映画の撮影でしょ？
Next to the UFO is a disturbing sight. The remains of what could only have been the creature that was inside of it. People who look like scientists are retrieving the body from the crash site. Their heavy protective gear makes them seem almost as otherworldly as their quarry.
あれ、異星人の遺体じゃないのか？
これは本物ですよ。すごいですよ。我々の目の前にすごいものがありますよ。
うわ、グロテスク。
俺たち大変なものを見ちまった。
おい、誰かに知らせようぜ。
As Shorty turns around, he sees a group of men dressed in black approaching. Give me a second. Okay.
あいつら何者だ？
You saw a UFO and an alien's body?
信じられないかもしれないけど、俺たちは見たんだ。
So, what happened?
黒服の男たちに捕まったんだ。それでどこかの施設に連れて行かれた。
I don't
そこから
remember.
先は覚えてない。
Don't remember what happened, huh? Well, I mean, anything to go by with the actual movie Men in Black. Well, I kind of have a feeling what happened to them. It wiped your memory.
どうしてあいつらが？
Hmm? We look around to find Monkey, Fatty, Ishihara, Snappy, Bitch, Four Eyes all coming this way. What did we call Ishihara? Why didn't we call her Bestie? I don't know, whatever. What are you guys doing here?
チビからメールで呼び出されたんだぞ。
Wait, what? Called them here?
いや、そんなメールはしてない。
Wait, he never sent the message.
それなら誰がメールしてきたの？
Oh crap. It's a trap, man. Could it be... Look around. There are men in black suits coming at us. The men in black surround us. Professor Fumino and Genkichi from Kamiyarian are here too.
あれは文野教授だわ。
Genkichi is with him too.
尾行を巻いたんじゃないのか。
マックス君が案内してくれたんだよ。
Genkichi's part of this conspiracy as well. And I actually liked him. Wait, you don't mean this, do you? I look at the keychain Genkichi gave me.
GPS が内蔵されているんだ。
Damn, should've got rid of that thing. So he played me. He was tracking me since the moment I left that restaurant.
文野教授、これはどういうことですか？
おとなしくしていたら危害は加えません。
Wait, what?
吉岡しおりは我々のエージェントだったんだよ。
Wait, was our agent?
優秀なエージェントなんだけど、彼女はいたずら好きでね、こっちは一苦労だ。
Wait, are Genkichi and Fumino aliens as well? Who are you guys?
はじめまして。君がマックス君だね。ノズ君の話を聞いた君なら、おおよその見当はついたんじゃないかな。
Black clothes, I guess? Wait, who are you guys? What do you want? They're going to erase our memories. I'm pretty confident in my ability to run, though. I should make a break for it. That's my best idea. Just running away. I see a small opening and run for it.
無駄ですよ。
The men in black capture me with ease. Damn it. Should've ran faster. Or actually, I should have had a weapon. Professor Firmino injects me with something and I lose consciousness. Oh, can't see. I wake up inside a capsule. Where am I? Everyone's here. I get out of the capsule to find Shiori's 7 classmates all sleeping inside their own capsules. They brought Shorty the rest here too? I look around. We're in a plain windowless white room. Quietly slip out of the room. It looks like Professor Firmino and a few researchers are working on something. It's a lab of some sort. Should keep a low profile. I stay undercover and watch. Professor Firmino and the other researchers are discussing something. I recognize some of the researchers. That's Sanpei from the Kamiyarian. I didn't know he was Professor Firmino's assistant.
あの8人はどうするんですか？
記憶を書き換えて元の生活に戻すんだよ。
They are gonna wipe my memories.
事故に見せかけて殺すというのはどうですか？
What? They're gonna kill me?
手荒な真似はしたくない。
記憶の書き換えがうまくいかない人物はどうしますか？
I'll watch them from those shadows. Sanpei sure sounds casual, even with all the craziness going on.
7人は UFO の残骸と異星人を見ています。抹殺した方がいいんじゃないですか？真相を探りに来た男も殺しましょう。あいつは世の中の害になるだけだ。
彼は政府が異星人の遺体と UFO を保管していると知ったようですね。
mean, all that talk about UFOs was real? I sensed someone approaching from behind me and turned around. A security guard was right behind me. Shit! The security guard grabs me. It doesn't take long for Professor Fumino to notice. Who the hell are you?
それを知ったらあなたの命は消えますよ。
Okay, sorry. So many interruptions today. Tonight, whatever. Everything Nozu said about the UFOs, it was true?
15年前、日野岬灯台近くに UFO が墜落したんです。政府の秘密機関が回収に行ったんですが、大場高校の7人に乱れてしまったんです。
Nozu and his friends.
我々は7人を捕まえて彼らの記憶を消した。しかし完璧に消せるわけではない。そこで監視する者を送った。
Okay. And Shiori Yoshioka?
彼女は1年間彼らを監視した。
But why did she become Aya Fumino?
それは彼女のアイデアだ。そうすれば文の帝を研究室にしていた私に定期的に経過報告に来られる。
Okay. So the reason why Shiori pretended to be Aya was for her sake? I don't know. Well, I guess since technically Professor Fumino had his own lab, it would just be easier to report back to him, I guess. To bypass Yoko.
また、文の綾の作り話を利用して、しおりの存在も消せると考えたようだ。
Possibility? And she succeeded.
ただ、彼女は少しいたずら好きだったんだ。それで君と文通したんだ。
Actually, that is a good question. Why, out of all this, why did she even bother sending me the letters to begin with? What did I have to do to any of this? What was my purpose in any of this conspiracy? It just seems like it was just really had no purpose me being here. And the 11th letter wasn't. And the 11th letter that wasn't postmarked.
彼女が君の部屋に置いてきたんだよ。
Of course. How would she do that?
私にもよくわからない。彼女は優秀だが気まぐれでいたずら好きなんだ。
Maybe she was just doing it because she was bored, I guess? I don't know. So you decided to erase everyone's memories to cover this up?
UFO の技術があれば、日本はアメリカやロシアにだって負けない。
America and Russia? Is this becoming an all-out war? Don't tell me.
あなたは知りすぎたようですね。
What are you going to do?
どうしたらいいでしょうね。
The guard tries to drag me away. I'm not going to just roll over it and do what you say. I make a run for it.
無駄です。
I run around the room and grab a pen and paper from on top of the desk, shoving them into my pocket.
早く彼を捕まえなさい。
I'm surrounded by security guards. They spray me with sleeping gas, and I lose consciousness. I'm in the back of a car. All the windows are covered with black curtains, making it dark inside. Where are we going? I have absolutely no idea. The security guard is dozing off. I gotta let someone know about this. I write down everything I can on the piece of paper I grabbed and throw it at a small crack in the window. I hope someone finds this. Okay, well, yeah, this is becoming a real mystery. Well, I mean, the last couple of endings were kind of more on the scary side, so to speak. But this was just nothing more than a total drama/mystery type ending here. That Aya didn't exist, obviously, and that find out that Shiori was the pen pal, so to speak. But what was even more so is that Shiori was an alien, and that it seemed like the government was trying to cover up the whole reveal of Shiori, and then mostly they were trying to target the 7 classmates because they witnessed a UFO sighting. So they were basically trying to capture them and wipe their memories so that none of this would get out to the public. But of course, Max had to stick his head too far into... He had to stick his nose too far into this business, and now he's captured by the government. Pretty much put away, locked up forever, so that no one can find him. I mean, it's kind of sad ending, really. But, I mean, really, this entire time, none of this really mattered. The letters that he received just meant nothing, really. Could be just Shiori just having fun. And then her pretending to be Aya was just easy access to his residence, I guess? I mean, I feel like none of that really was any importance. It was more or less just her being an alien, the government keeping an eye on Shiori, and it was more or less, the government keeping an eye on Shiori as she is an alien, but at the same time, they're trying to make sure she monitors the 7 classmates so that they won't say anything, or because they weren't 100% sure that the memory wipe actually was successful, or they thought it wouldn't be, but they were just monitoring her, or she was just monitoring them the entire time, I guess, and just reporting back to the government if anything changed or not. I don't know. Well, I mean, if they kept it, I'm sure it had to have been an alien, right? Because they said her blood turned green, and she even said that she was an alien herself, right? Unless there was a completely different alien that they found with the UFO wreckage. I'm not really sure. Could be a possibility. Could be a possibility. I don't know. A window with iron bars. A door made from solid steel. All I have in my room is a bed and a toilet. I've been thrown into the psych ward of a hospital. No one's going to believe my story now. UFOs have already landed on this planet. The Japanese government has already made contact. Please, someone believe me. My cries echo through the hallways, landing on deaf ears. Marita is staring at a single piece of paper when Sugari shows up.
森田、それは何？
証拠だよ。
It's proof.
ただのいたずら書きじゃない。
いや、これはある男が突き止めた真実だ。
The piece of paper reads, "Whoever picks this up, please deliver it to Marita at the UFO research lab. The Japanese government has already retrieved a UFO. This is not a prank."
それが真実？
助けてやりたいけど、俺たちにそこまでの力はないんだ。
Ugh. Please, listen to me. Aliens are among us. The government has proof, I swear. A government plot route cleared. 2 endings remain. We're getting there. Oh, we're getting there. Well, yeah, I mean, this ending was a little bit kind of a yeah, this kind of did a 180. I mean, it seemed pretty innocent, normal, but then, you know, getting to the last 2 chapters, you find out that, again, to recap all this, you find out that the pen pal that you've been looking for was Shiori. But of course, at first, they couldn't find any real proof as to Shiori's existence, and that's only because of the fact that she was an alien, I guess. For the most part, she was an alien, and that the 7 classmates witnessed a UFO sighting when they were back in their high school years, and it seemed like the government tried to erase their memories, you know, and try to get rid of any proof that UFO did crash land onto Matsue. But at the same time, it seemed like the government also, besides retrieving the UFO and retrieving the dead alien, it seemed like they had Shiori, who may have also been an alien, and that she had to monitor the classmates to make sure that they wouldn't spill any information to the outside public of the existence of aliens. So, I mean, it was like a giant cover-up from the government. And again, of course, Max got involved in this, and unfortunately now he's being locked up, and no one's ever going to believe him. I mean, who's going to believe a crazy person spouting about aliens, right? Yeah, I mean, it's pretty insane. So, I mean, but the thing is, though, with this ending, it pretty much means the whole letter sequence about him becoming pen pals with Shiori, or Aya for that matter, and that, yeah, I mean, him receiving the letters really means nothing. Because, for all we know, Shiori could have just done it for just because she was bored, really. That's all I can think of at this point. And then her being Aya, pretending to be Aya, again, it could just be because she was bored and, you know, maybe she thought it was easier access to the Firmino residence. Possibly. So, strange. Very strange ending. Strange to say the least. But yeah, that's that. Guess I'll just jump right into another one. We got two more to go. Still sticking with my main man, Takayuki. Oh my god.
この物語はフィクションです。
Alright. Skip.
はじめまして。
Alright, just kind of want to get started with this next set right here. Letter, blah 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 blah. What do you want to do? What do you do on your days off? On my days off, I go out, like going to events. I like going to events. Do you like sports? The other day, I went to see a soccer game. Do you like sports, Aya? Let your reply. Of course not, but I'm gonna go with it anyway. said some very childish things indeed. Actually, I'm kind of thinking about it. Wouldn't it have been something if Shimaneko was also involved in this? Like, maybe he was the mastermind behind this whole conspiracy thing? I don't know, that would be kind of weird. Well, I mean, it would be already weird anyway. That's such a strange creature. No, I mean, the ending was weird anyway. Might not make it more weirder. Have a goofy anime-esque cat becoming the head of the government. Okay. Alright, so I got Cursed Letter Route, Princess of Megamori Forest, and a government plot. Alright. Save on a new slot, and I think that's gonna be it. Alright. Oh, I'm gonna call it right about here, honestly. I'm getting a little tired. Alright, but at least got another ending down. Almost finished. Got 2 more. Oh, and then technically I also got the additional stuff, the additional story arcs for each of the endings, but I'll have to wait and see how those turn out. But yeah, I mean, another non-canon based ending, or maybe canon depending on where you want it, how you look at it, but just interesting to say the least. Alright, so hopefully we'll be able to get back to this, I mean, next couple of days, hopefully. That's how I feel. I don't know. Because I also got work to, and work's kind of been hassle lately. Alright guys, this is DevilHunterXYZ, and until next time.